Hello YouTube, this is going to be a very tired video for me today. Alright, we're going to be going through the Warden of Nothing Grandmaster. Alright, it's pretty simple and forward, you know. Same thing as last week. You want damage supers, whether you have a hunter running bottom tree tether, or they're running, you know, stasis, or they decide to be the Goldie of the crew. I don't really recommend Goldie much, but sure, if they want to do it, let them do it. Chaos Reach is really good here, especially 3 of them. The boss just dies like this. If you have Striker Titans with, you know, the chest piece, that one chest piece, you know what I'm talking about, right? Now I'm saying, like, if you're a Titan, you don't have that chest piece. What you can also do is you can run Bubble. If you're a Warlock and you don't have Geomags and you don't want to run Nova Bomb, run Well. You drop the Well down so people can do damage through it. It also gives you a backup just in case the boss moves, so you can finish him off. Besides that, shields in the strike is only void at the end. If you don't bake the boss with the strat that I set up, then there might be a solar shield at the end. Besides that, I don't really see much else. All 3 champions are in the Nightfall. You're not going to see that many overloads, so generally just have one person run overload. The other 2 have on unstoppable, grenade launcher, and barrier. If you have anarchy or you want to run Witherhoard, whatever it is, you can run a unstoppable grenade launcher and still have a special or heavy ammo weapon doing a champion thing, which allows you to run either a sniper or blinded grenade launcher. I'm running Chaos Reach. I have on a True Prophecy with explosive payload for overload champions. I have on a Valve Safe because, you know, voice shields in there for barrier. Then I have on Anarchy. All right, I'm running Geomags. I have 100 intellect on here. Whoa, when it comes to my chest piece, because a lot of people like to ask, I have solar damage resistance and concussive. Snipers are solar. Also, my resistance is at 7, so I'm probably going to live through that as well. But there's also the Incendiaries who do the solar splash. You have all the Vex, little red bars. Those things shred people. So solar is something that I like to run here. Blue's currently on the Titan. Remember this chest piece I was talking about? It increases your thunder crash damage. It's really nice to have. So he's running unstoppable and barrier. He has a scout on with explosive. He got his deafening and he got anarchy on. He has on Chaos Reach. If you don't know which tree to run, it's the middle tree. All right. Geomags are pretty nutty for this. Ignition code on, which is a grenade launcher or blinding. He has on anarchy and a sky rifle. One thing I recommend though would be major spec for both of these because champions actually align with major spec and that works on them. If you don't believe me, I have a video on Vorpal. You should look that up at some point. Uzume is also this week, and the role that I'm going after is appended. Bottomless Grief will always come on it, so I'm basically going for an appended and a Vorpal role. I haven't gotten it yet. I got tactical and I got extended. Let's go in the strike and have some fun. This strike is pretty neat. I would say it's the second easiest after inverted. None of the enemies kind of push you, so you can take your time throughout most rooms. But like I said, any class works here. Don't get an LFG and be like, I want Warlocks only, I want Titans only, no Hunters. Look, Hunters solo Nightfalls all the time. So, you know, they all work this week. Also, don't forget when you kill goblins, they leave these pools, and if you step through them, they mess you up a lot. But like I said, little solar thing, you can see all these guys, all their guns is all straight solar. Now for this part, what I like to do is I like to jump on this little ledge right here. And then I get up here. The reason why I like to get up here is because I can have this cover. If I shoot that box, some of these guys are gonna die. And it also allows me to have cover so I can look down and shoot these guys without being out in the open at the bottom. You see what I mean? Mr. Blue, you know, he got messed up by that little fanatic guy. But yeah, even when you're up here, lesson learned, you gotta strafe. Where is this guy? Nah, let's pick up Blue. This little guy, where is he? That little orange bar, that guy is deadly. Is he still alive? So from here, the champion can't really spam you. You can work on him. Okay, the last one killed him. That's crazy. That next part is pretty simple. You kill this guy. You can scan and jump over this. You don't have to jump over it, but most of us normally just jump over so we can kind of get the head start. All right. You can shoot these guys just to get the points if you want them to. If you want the points. There are 2 like orange bar legionnaires on each side. And like I said, that solar hurts. I don't know what that is. Whatever they got on their guns, it hurts. There's also two like on the left side here, but you can always ignore these or you can kill them. I like to take out this goblin just because I don't want to get shot at most of the time when I'm on my Sparrow. He will kill you really quick if you're on your Sparrow. Another thing to pay attention to is when you get over here, try to get off your Sparrow and you can shoot that crate. Just make sure none of your teammates are on it because it will farm them. This Hydra is pretty insane. I don't know what's up with his splash damage.
He's blinded.
Okay. For the most part, if you're running barriers, you can basically shoot phalanxes or anything on a shield in the face. Here comes Mr. Unstoppable. If you have supers like throughout most of the Shrek, use it. One of the rooms though, I do have a breakdown of when I want to save my super and when I want to use it. So for example, from here, you get rid of these guys and then you have a champion goblin, right? He's a splasher. So if you're gonna run at him because you're using anarchy, what I like to do is I like to jump. He's gonna shoot in the air if he sees me. If he doesn't see me, then I can slide in. And as you can see, he was busy on other people. You get closer. The closer you are, the easier it is to, you know, kind of break the shield, even if you're using scout rifle. If you want a Sparrow here, you can. I don't. I like to get up to the high grounds and get rid of the goblins, whether you go right or left. The next part, I always tell people, as you're working on these ads, don't push up too much into this area just because there's going to be a barrier champion who is a complete douche with an arc whip weapon. I normally like to come up here and get rid of him first. So from here, I can kind of like tag him. All right, well, I put it around him. There it is. And once you're able to stun him, you can kind of keep him at bay, right? Now allows you to get a little bit closer. But if you leave this guy up, he can wipe a whole team as well. I mean, if you have to, if you need to make someone invisible to get closer, whatever, to break the seal, sure. But we have scout rifles this season as barrier. So you don't really need to worry about that. Or if there's someone on your team that's running sniper, that person can snipe him, then you guys can break the shield. Now this room is one thing that I like to take my time in this room. Basically, even if we move up, we're gonna move up to like right here. If you have rifts or whatever, you can use it. You're gonna get rid of these small lads here. There's only 2 goblin snipers and I think like an orange bar. Now, do you see that Hydra there? If you're running Chaos on your team, you can take that guy out. That means that you don't have to deal with splash damage from this Hydra at all. Boom, he is dead. Now there's 2 ways you can handle the next part of the room. When you move up, the 2 sniping champions come out, and I feel like they're a challenge for a lot of people. So what you can do is you can either work on the guy on the left by using this angle here, meaning you can work on him and the guy on the right side can't see you, or you can come right here and work on this guy where the guy on the left can't really see you. All right, so we're gonna work this angle here. You have one person move up so they can get these ads to spawn. If you can tag this guy, do it, and then come back here. Also, make sure you strafe if you're not running solar resistance or have your resilience up. All right, Blue, you're gonna be up. All right, once he is down, we have the next guy, which is on our left side here. All right, so now this is who you get out of the way, and then you're good. Most of the room is a bunch of red bar ads that you can kind of get rid of. Oh man, that guy got trained. Yo, you good? I'm pretty sure you're good after that second spawn, so you could move up and work on some of the ads. I do know that the Minotaur for this room comes in once you got rid of a few of the Quantum Goblins, which are orange bars, or, ooh, that floor is still there. That's another thing you want to watch out for. After you kill goblins, the floor is still there about 10 seconds after. Now, one thing to pay attention to, if you move here as a team, make sure you watch your back because there's going to be a Minotaur that's going to try to sneak up behind you guys. So normally you could probably have one person be a lookout, meaning that person's on this side. So then that means that your back is covered, and then you can have two guys go up and work on those ads. Now the big guy is out. Normally I like to super him and get him out of the room. I was in a bad position right there, but he can probably finish him off with his super. Boom. So generally the two people up top, when they see that the boss teleports, you place anarchy on, you get your breach and clear if you're running that, and boom, that's about it. Next room is pretty simple. There's going to be some unstoppable boys in there. This main room is pretty neat. You have, you know, Cabal going into the next room. There's a few Scions. There's going to be 3 Legionnaires that come out of the side that just went in through that portal. I like to use these like blow up crates whenever I see them. Like you see that right there. It's just, I like using them because they, you know, you get a bunch of extra damage off. Now, Scion snipers, I like to try to get them out of the room because, you know, snipers are annoying. When working on champions, I would say as soon as you see that someone stuns a champion, you want to look at that as a group and get them out of the room. Here comes the next one. There's another sniper. Boom, you see that? That crate kind of took him out, so I didn't have to. There's usually an orange bar down here. Watch this. You see his health? Hey, Bungie, you just cheated me of his health. What the fuck? I was doing a presentation. God damn it. Anyways, if you're watching this video later, if you shoot that crate, normally he doesn't get his health back. Maybe next time, you know, it won't do that. But yeah, as you can see, we're going through this whole thing. There are no other shields but Void. When you get up here, there's enemies fighting each other. I let them be, right? What I like to do is I like to get rid of some of these things on the ground here. All these slowing things or whatever on this path, I like to get rid of them because this is where we're going to be at from time to time, right? Now you come around to the side of the room, you can get rid of the Scion. There's an overload fighting a barrier. I let them be. I come and I kill this barrier that's on this side here. Sometimes, as you can see, sometimes the unstoppable or the overload may push you, right? If they push you, you can still use this angle. Boom. That guy's dead. Where is Mr. Overload? Here he is. He's coming in. This is also not a void like damage overload. He's literally a solar spamming overload, which is pretty simple to fight. Like right here. You see that? I'm gonna shoot that. Boom. He died. You know what I'm saying? Start using that. Now, when these guys are dead, do not grab A. Whatever you do, don't grab A. Get ready to spawn trap where the ads are coming out of. There's this door and there's that door where Blue's at right now. All right? You get rid of these guys right away. And then there's going to be a champion on this side. There's going to be a barrier. We get rid of the barrier. The unstoppable might push you at times, right? If that happens, focus on unstoppable first. There we are. Unstoppable's dead. Barrier's dead. Now hear me out here. You see that timer? It could get to 1. As long as you step on it, it will freeze and then you can grab the plate. So now we can grab this plate in peace because everything is dead, right? We had like a minute to basically kill everything. Once this is done, Blue and a Mad Dragon are going to be going to the left side where B is at. So they're going to be going over to where Blue is shooting. But I normally like to, they're going to take the hallway so they don't have to worry about the ads shooting at them. Me, I'm going to come to this right side here. I'm taking the shield off of this big dude. Then I'm going to chaos him with the other buddies. All right. Now that this side is clear, I'm going to be grabbing this plate. One important thing to pay attention to is you see that overload? You don't have to kill him. You just have to make sure that you put a shot in on him.
Behind us.
So if you stun him, right, and you grab both plates, he's going to despawn. But you would still get a platinum run. All right, so all these guys are going to despawn. And I would say the best place to come to is going to be this right side here. You can kind of use it as cover. You don't have to worry about the ads usually because you just have to worry about killing the big guy. And he doesn't have that much health, right? If you could prod breach and clear on him, you could definitely take him out really quick. And there you go. He's out of the way. The other ads are going to despawn. As you go into the next room or whatever, it's basically going to go away. It won't let you do anything. I'm running in. It's in my hand and it's gone. The game takes it away from you. Alrighty. Now, a lot of people have nightmares about this part right here. Right? People die going down. Here's why people die going down. That's because all of you guys are together when you drop down. As long as you guys are not together, no one's gonna die dropping down this thing right here. When you open up the box and it goes away, you're gonna hear this like swoosh sound. And that lets you know exactly that the floor is about to go away. It's gonna be a weird sound. It's like a swoosh. Right there. Did you hear that? Right there? That sound. That's when you basically set up one person goes straight down, one person uses jump ones, and one holds it. And that's it. No one will die here as long as you do this. Now, if y'all want to go together, y'all probably gonna die together. It's gonna be a wipe. You know, it might be a waste of your time. What you can now do is work from up here. The two most dangerous things in this room are probably going to be the overload and the unstoppable. You get rid of those two guys, you can drop down and get rid of your barriers in peace. There you go. I think they're both down. Now you can drop down and be in peace. Let's say that two of your teammates died up there, right? And you're the only person alive. When you drop down here, if you go forward, it's gonna bring both of their bodies down. Oh, I'm guessing, yeah, the other guy got you. We'll get you in a second. If you drop down here, if you let the enemies fight each other and you move forward, it's gonna bring both orbs down and you can wait to get your teammates, all right? Now, this is the last champion. After this guy dies, whether you use an Anarchy, Xeno, Rockets, whatever it is, if you have Breach and Clear, make sure you put Breach and Clear on. So normally, we're going to put 2 Anarchy shots on here, and then we're going to super. All right? All this is just basically just baking the fucking boss. And that's about it. The boss is dead. You got your loot. You get your sniper. If you don't get your sniper, you go again. And if you kill him fast enough, the solar guy doesn't even come down. All right? So that's it for this week. Thank you for watching. If you like the videos, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Overall, please make sure you share the content with your friends so we can get more people in the community. There's also a Discord community if you guys want to show off like your loot that you got for the week, right? Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys on next video.